Soul Garden.
Hello, Officer Scorpio, and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. My name is Christopher Witecki, and Happy New Year! My first time on the air in 2012. Hope you had a nice holiday season, even though I gotta say the astrology was tumultuous. If you were in the Guardian Agency, you knew we were keeping up with it. We were off the air for the last couple of weeks because we've been working actually on the new Guardian Agency. I gotta tell you what this is. We're coming out of beta. If you don't know, our strategy at Soul Garden is multiple-fold. On the one hand, we're here for the weekly horoscopes. We have also some people we are casting and bringing on camera as well. On the other is the Guardian Agency. This is me taking your time of birth, your date of birth, and we plug it into a system, and I write horoscope text messages that hit you at the right time with the right message. The point is to help you coach your day by day. This isn't just a flippy, flowery horoscope that you get in the morning. This is, hey, watch out for the next 2 hours. Hey, you know you got this problem with this if you're born 1979. Okay, so give it a try. This is how we support Soul Garden and stay on the air. First week is 99 cents, and you can go real simply to gatext.me. Text me. All right, so let's talk about you. Scorpio. My office is Scorpio. When we last left our Scorpios, we were in mind game hell. The sun in Capricorn is all about the attitude you take and how stubborn you are sometimes, Scorpio, about your thoughts. I talk a lot about that in the Act 1 videos too, if you guys got one of those. But you're working on thoughts. Now, this month, with the sun in Aquarius, you'll be working on your self-nurturing awareness. That's right. One of the 12 states of awareness is our emotions. And not just our emotions, but how we manage our emotions or don't. And how we manage our emotions is always directly related to our childhood and how we responded to our childhood. Now, if you don't know, Aquarius energy is kind of cold. And Scorpios usually feel like they come from a cold childhood, or one that could go cold at any moment, one they couldn't trust. So Scorpios have a very dynamic self-nurturing system that is usually almost always based on childhood and almost always based on some sort of a boundary issue. And when we start off the week, we're going to get to what those issues are. Let's look at the planets. We start off Chapter 1 of Sun in Aquarius is going to be how you nurture yourself or don't, which is a direct reflection of your childhood and how mommy did or didn't and daddy did or didn't. No matter how old you are, it's going to come down to that. Always comes down to that because they set in motion the first chapter. And on Monday, we have Lightcast Day. That's when the moon and sun come together. They form this gigantic pull here on the earth. What it does is make you very emotionally aware, and then of course the sun is our general awareness, so general and emotional awareness become super full. It is a day of really feeling out whether or not you need self-nurturing. That's what it is for the Scorpios. Do you need self-nurturing? Are you hurting? What would be the perfect bed? What would be the perfect home? This could turn into be roommate situations and whatnot, but in Chapter 1, it's really about what you've decided for yourself. Roommate, all these other things, they're extensions of your own choice with yourself. So on Monday, we encourage all of our viewers to go into meditation, fill your heart with love, and at least visualize the self-nurturing you believe you need. That's the best thing you can do on Monday, and pay attention to your emotions on Monday because they are real and they're reflecting how well your emotional field has been tended to. Then Tuesday, we get right to work. Uranus rules the day. That means breakdown, not followed by breakthrough just quick. Moon's still in the emotional field there of Aquarius, so it could be a big breakdown. So you might not have really felt it on Lightcast Day, but now the month catches up to you, the year catches up to you, 2011 catches up to you. It is definitely a catching up to you sort of breakdown. You might need some extra TLC, and this is not a day where you're going to go out and be someone else's officer, okay, Scorpio? Take care of yourself. That is indeed the lesson. At the same time, everyone feeling weak because Mars over there now going retrograde. Mars goes retrograde on Tuesday. So the Uranus pulls the rug, Mars takes away the energy. Mars, of course, is our masculine testosterone sort of energy. Mars has been really pushing you to get out there in the world and claim your claim, right? Claim where you belong. Claim being queen or claim being king or claim being boss. Well, time to take a break, says Mars. So the good news is if you try, like, even though you're feeling tired, even though this month is about self-nurturing, if you want to go out and make your place in the world, Mars says, everyone sits down and thinks about it. And I talk a lot about that in the Act 1 videos as well. Wednesday, things chill out, thank goddess for that. The moon's going to shift, that's one thing. The moon moves down into Pisces, so emotions for you shift into your inner child. Now, if you took care of yourself yesterday or the day before, inner child pretty happy. But if you didn't take care of yourself, inner child might not be happy. So it could go either way for you Scorpions once the moon goes into that. At the same time, Mercury is ruling the day on Wednesday, so I do expect you to kind of get it. You know, you'll figure out why it is your roommate pissed you off, or why it is your emotions need extra self-nurturing. You'll get the breakthrough of the breakdown. Remember, chapter 1 is all about how you treat yourself and your self-nurturing. So with your breakthrough, don't blame anyone else at this stage. Just blame your relationship to yourself, but I think you will get it on Wednesday. One other thing I want to point out, talk about relationships, Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is now going direct. This is a strong force. It's going to whip around the wheel here and go into Gemini by the summer. Jupiter is saying for Scorpios, all your marriages, all your partnerships, they need higher fidelity, greater scope. Your partners have got to be thinking for you. So if some of this is a situation where you can't self-nurture because you're too busy nurturing other people, that is going to come up, says Jupiter. That is going to be a part of your issue. And this is something I talk about a lot in the Act 1 videos as well. While I was gone on vacation, we released Act 1 videos at soulmart.me. This is a 3-month summary, very deep, of January, February, March. But one of the themes I talk about is Jupiter and Taurus, because with Scorpios, it really is who you know and how well you relate, and that's where your fortune comes. So check out Act 1 videos if you haven't done that. And on Wednesday, that Jupiter energy, I think, is contributing to the issue. On Thursday, things feel better. It's LoveFest Day! And the moon is in your house of inner child. So your emotions are focused on inner child, and we have the nice courtesy of the moon crossing over Venus in Pisces, much less. So that is the ability to give and receive compassion, give and receive your self-compassion. Superbly creative day, great day for a date. Really for Scorpios, this is a nice mushy-gushy day. With Venus in this space, on your inner child space, it's really a great time for your inner child to kind of get its payouts. It's really time for you to be creative, and that's something we talk about this transit too in the Act 1s. But on Thursday, tell everyone you love that you love them, and make sure you give your inner child a little bit of a play date, and give and receive and restore balance to your inner child on Thursday. On Friday, things get kind of real. The moon moves into Aries now and crosses Uranus. Uranus is breakdown energy like we had earlier in the week, but this breakdown could be health. Okay, so earlier in the week, it was about how well you nurture your emotions. Now, in this particular day on Friday, it's about how well you've treated your body. There is a difference. Okay, emotions live in the body, but if you have an illness or a breakdown, if you burn the candle at both ends, this Moon-Uranus conjunction could not be fun for you. So you could be cranky. You're going to probably be a little irritable on that day, certainly. On the other hand, too, Mercury itself is finally moving out of Capricorn on Friday. See this up here? It has been hanging out in that heavy Capricorn. So, you know, that was all about your thoughts and your intellect. So on Fridays, the good news is you're going to finally be able to put your mind down. Your mind is a weapon when you're a Scorpio. You'll be able to put your mind down. That's all because Mercury finally leaving that space. Thanks Goddess for that. Over the weekend, it's kind of a simple weekend, really, right? What is this week about? How well you take care of yourself. Well, the moon will be in Aries, so you'll be hyper aware of your reality. The moon will be in Aries for the rest of the weekend, so you feel your body, your emotional field is in the moment. Very hard for you to play poker because you are wearing what you feel on your face. But you're feeling strong on Saturday to make a decision. And it's time to decide what needs to go so you can take better care of yourself. What attitudes in yourself need to go so you can take better care of yourself. What needs to go so you can keep your emotional field maintained. And the universe is going to make sure you feel in your body what your emotions are on Saturday and Sunday. So at least you got plenty of evidence. Yeah, I can already see you guys snickering through the camera. On Sunday, you want to act on whatever that decision is. So if you decide that you're going to get yourself a new bed, well, get your stinger out there and go shopping. All right? Do something about it. Remember, you're going to put stuff into action if you really care about it. That's part of the manifestation. It is the magic of moving forward into mastery. So you want to act on Sunday. Now, again, the moon's still in Aries, but out of the whole 3-day period with the moon in Aries, you'll be feeling the best on Sunday. And if you have to do something with someone, you'll be feeling the best on Sunday. All right, Scorpio. These long 10-minute. Ooh, hard on the jaw. All right, that's all I have to start off the year. I'll be back in 7 days. I intend to stay. Please check out GA. It's how we keep on the air here at Soul Garden. It's a really cool invention. I want your honest advice. And I will see you all in about 1 week. Until then, live, love, be.